We are Zima live. Hi, nobody, because nobody's watching yet. But we are Zima live. This is a case of limited edition Zima, re-released for this year. Now, I missed the Zima craze because my freshman year of high school was the year 2000, and this was already gone. Now my wife is watching me do this, and she's like, "I'm not gonna watch this. I'm going to bed." So. Alright, so we got like 7 people watching now. We got like 8 people watching now. Hi, everybody. For those of you that missed it, we have Zima. Ice Cold Zima. I have a 6-pack. It is limited edition. And now we're going to eat the Zima. Now, everybody's talking about the Jolly Rancher. Because in the 90s, apparently these things were so bad, you put the Jolly Rancher in there to make them better. I'm sure these are going to be bad. This is not going to be a good thing. So there are actually people watching this, yes. We're not going to do the Jolly Rancher because I have to have the pure Zima experience. So there's still 5 more left in the pack. We can do the Jolly Rancher another time. Tonight, we are only doing the pure raw Zima. So I'm about to crack the top. It is, of course, a twist top because, in Zima, we need to make it accessible. People from this day and age may remember this from Zima Soup, from the pedophile from Family Guy, trying to feed the kids to make them fall asleep. Somebody liked that. Save that for the wife, make her do it. Wife can't do it, she's breastfeeding. So baby would be drinking Zima, and that's probably how you get SRS called on you. So it's time. Dirty's here, so we're going to now crack the Zima and smell the Zima. So we are now opening the Zima. The Zima is now open. So we will now smell the Zima. Oh my God, that's awful. That is terrible. Nick, you may have had a Zima in your time. If you have had a Zima in your time, Setchel, hit like, so that I know that you have had a Zima in your time. I'm gonna smell again. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's terrible. Yeah, David, if you can just start a hazmat team all the way from Idaho, we probably need that. So, here we go. First sip of Zima. I'm not going to chug the Zima. I'm going to enjoy the Zima. I'm going to embrace the Zima. So here we go. Wow. That's bad. It's pretty much flavorless. It's kind of like carbonated water with a tinge of rubbing alcohol. That is the most accurate way I can describe the Zima. Bottoms up. Yeah, I can understand the need for. Yes, she's snorting in the background here. She swore she wasn't going to watch this, but she is. I can see why the Jolly Rancher would be so important to this, because this tastes like shit. It's bad. Morgan, if you're in Wichita tomorrow, I'll bring a bottle to work and you can have one on me, because I don't know that everywhere has this. This is it's a limited release. It's only for the summer. I think it's one batch. I don't know. I know people in the liquor industry. I should probably call them and find out. This was made for underage girls who wish to be a stripper. Actually, this was made for underage girls that weren't good enough to be a stripper. Like, they were on the B team of the dance squad. So yeah, so people are starting to tune out. That's great. Hi Dave, how are you? I'm having a Zima. So far, hold on. My analysis of the Zima is that it tastes like carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's what I think the Zima tastes like. I understand the Jolly Rancher entirely at this point. Hello, Andrea. Where is Dalton? I don't know where the fuck Dalton is. Dalton does things from time to time. I think he's in Iowa this week. I don't keep track of Dalton. But anyway, Zima, for those of you that have, because there's a bunch of people that just joined, carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's what it tastes like. Those of you that are old enough to remember the Jolly Rancher that goes in the Zima, that would definitely help, because it's that bad. Oh my God. So Zima is considered malt liquor or a wine cooler, that's the nice way for the industry to pass it off and say, hey, this is something you should drink, and it's not. So, funny story, I'm going to throw my brother under the bus here. My brother, Zach, his first alcoholic beverage was a Zima, somewhere here in Wichita, from the 1990s when he was 24. Now, for those of you doing the math that were here at the beginning of I thought about it, Dave. Trust me, I thought about it. Those of you here at the beginning, I said I missed out on the Zima craze because my freshman year of high school was the year 2000. This wasn't really out anymore. Did my mom drink it? I have no idea. I have no idea if my mom drank Zima. I think I vaguely remember Zima in my house at one point when I was a kid, but I had no penchant for alcohol. Those that know me know that I didn't touch the first drink until I was running for mayor. That's another story for another time. So I'm going to give Dave a nice big chug here real quick. Fuck, that's terrible. That's really bad. Derek, you're on vacation. Like, you should be asleep. You have kids. But hi, have some Zima. Zima, clank. So for those of you that are just tuning in, because a whole bunch more people just joined, we have with us a 6-pack of limited edition re-release Zima that is new for this year. It's only for this summer. I don't know if they're making more than one batch of it. Plug your nose and hope for the best. Again, the Jolly Rancher. A lot of people would put Jolly Ranchers in these to make them palatable. Yes, I am wearing the Andromeda shirt. Way to notice, Matt. I thought about wearing the hat, but I decided against it. I wanted you all to see my giant 5 head. Hashtag Peyton Manning. Just got done swimming. That's a great way to tire kids out. Kudos on the parenting points, Derek. So, more Zima. Yeah, I would be scared to be drunk on this. And I've been drunk off some messed up stuff. I've been drunk on Mike's Hard Lemonade. I've been drunk on Bacardi pre-mixed mojito wine coolers, which was kind of, I always described as an alcoholic Sprite. I'm pretty sure if I got drunk on this, I would never want to wake up. I would just want to die. Oh yeah, David points out that there was a phase of Four Loko, pre-ban only, never post-ban. Hi Andy, I have Zima. Andy, I will bring you a refreshing Zima. Tune at the end of the summer when I finally finish that 6-pack. No, so one has to be saved for the Smithsonian. I feel like it's my duty as an American to save one Zima for posterity, maybe for my child someday to enjoy the Zima. Which you can't possibly do because this is bad. The Zima people are hating me right now. They're probably trying to cut me off the air. Probably getting Trump to use a satellite. I don't know. But yeah. So for those of you just tuning in, Zima equals carbonated water plus rubbing alcohol. That's what it tasted like. Hi, Zach. I was regaling them with the tale of your first Zima at the age of 24. You missed it, but welcome. I have Zima. I am drinking the Zima. And it tastes like carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's what the Zima tastes like. So, yes, I actually have the Zima. I saw it, and I went and got the Zima, Leslie. I have a whole limited release 6-pack. So, Leslie was there at the conception of this idea today. Bring some tomorrow. Drinking on the job, a little frowned on. We'll see. I might bring you one. Because God knows I'm not going to drink all this shit. Yeah, Morgan, see, hopefully someplace in town has it. I've only found it at one place so far, and that was Rolling Hills Wine and Spirits on Mays just before Central. Maple. Mays just before Maple. That's where it was. So that's it. Audrey, welcome. You would have after 5. Yeah, I still work after 5. So still no Zima for me at work. For those of you just tuning in, this is Zima. It tastes like carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's what it tastes like. That's why they put Jolly Ranchers in it, which would be a huge improvement, which I may try the next time. Add Fireball. Never. I hate Fireball with a passion. And I will never, ever, ever add Fireball to anything except my sink or my trash can, because I don't do Fireball. Sorry, Dave. All right, we're a little over halfway through this bottle of Zima. I would entertain questions if you have questions about the Zima. I'm going to sit here and continue to enjoy the Zima. I was watching some Doctor Who. I am now watching the American Ninja Warrior, like reruns, because I never get to watch TV. But Apple Pucker, also not good. I would also not drink that. Pretty sure I haven't drank that in a long time. There's like better alcohol over there. The bar is over there. You can't see it in the shot. No, you can't see it in the shot. So no, none of that. But hey, we have Zima, and that's what tonight is about. Tonight was about Zima. So long story short, if you were wondering, it's fucking terrible. Don't ever buy it. Don't drink it. If you really have some nostalgia for the 90s, by all means, pick it up, see what you think. I think it's terrible. Somebody just challenged me to go half Four Loko, half Zima, so I won't touch post-ban Four Loko. I am a pre-ban Four Loko person only, and I have exhausted all known supplies. And remember, this is the guy that came up with like 8 cans 2-3 years ago, maybe 4. Well after it was banned, I came up with it. Zachary Light asked, what does shame you feel now feel like? Zach, I did not know that you were an Asian man, but that's okay. David's working on finding some pre-ban Four Loko to make this happen. I don't think pre-ban Four Loko could dress this up. Gonna do another video. We're gonna do the Jolly Rancher. I'm not a Jolly Rancher fan in real life, but we're gonna try it because this is so bad. For those of you just joining, I see Lyle, I see Steve. Zima equals carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's what it tastes like. It's bad. If you were alive in the 90s and you drank this, why are you still alive? Seriously, this was a poor decision. Zach drank a lot of scotch tonight. Yes, I know. I started the scotch bandwagon. You're welcome. Not refreshing at all. That was terrible. Avoid the Zima. So at this point, I'm just taking questions and finishing the Zima. I'm just trying to kill it off. A lot of you hopped on. That's cool. Hope some of you guys go get some Zima. Yeah, Steve, that's what it tastes like. It's pretty disgusting. I'm not a fan. It is 5% alcohol by volume, if you did not know that or see that. My lighting is not so good. I do not have a professional Daniel Shaw camera set up to do this. 0 ounces malt liquor, 6% alcohol by volume, 4 ounces 80 proof vodka. David, do you have a recipe for pre-ban Four Loko? Is that what that was? Because I bet that was. I'm sure I'll be big in Japan. I remember the terrible Zima commercials from the 90s too, Nick. That's kind of, like, again, that's probably why I got it. Though, I think originally, this is a mock-up of the bottle from the late 90s. I think the early 90s, there was like a more angular, super spacey looking bottle. I'm not sure, but I seem to remember that. But I do remember the commercials were terrible. It seemed like it was always like some hot chick at a bar like, I'll have a Zima, or something like that. I don't remember, but nobody should drink this. It's terrible. I would rather drink Four Loko, or good scotch, or basically anything that's not Fireball. I would probably still drink this over Fireball, let's be honest. I despise cinnamon, and it's terrible, and that's about that. That's about all I have to say about Fireball. I get some people like it. That's cool. 20 ounces. There's ingredients for Four Loko. Yes, I get that you have pre-ban Four Loko ingredients. I don't know if I'm willing to join it. Hi, Al. Long story short, Zima. You probably remember this from the 90s. Tastes like carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. I get why people put the Jolly Ranchers in it, and we're going to do another video sometime this week where we drink the Zima with the Jolly Ranchers. So I may even do 2 and mix a couple of Jolly Ranchers. May do like 1 grape, 1 cherry. I don't know. I'm not a Jolly Rancher fan. Almost out of Zima with this one. So, but it's cool because we bought the whole 6-pack. Limited edition, saved for posterity. We have Zima. And that's all that matters. Even though it's terrible, we live in a country where we're free to make this terrible life decision and drink a Zima on the internet for everybody to see. This might be viral in the morning, might have CNN calling, probably not. God, I hope not, because I really don't want to be seen with this in my hand, but alas, here we are. I'm taking one for the team here, guys. I am doing this for you so that you don't have to do it, except Morgan's going to not listen to me, and Morgan's going to do it anyway. Hi, Alex. This is Zima. You probably don't remember this from the 90s. That's cool, because I didn't either. I missed it. All you need to know, it tastes like carbonated water and rubbing alcohol. That's why people put Jolly Ranchers in it. And we're almost done with the Zima. It's god-awful. Please don't buy it. Please don't share this a million times and get me on CNN in the morning, because that would also be bad. I do not want to do that. I don't want to be known as the Zima guy for the next year. So, some of you are plotting on drinking Zima together. That's good. If you're going to make a decision this bad, you should do it in a group setting. So, I approve. We're almost done with the Zima. We are now even with the bottom of the label. So, we are almost done with the Zima. I will entertain any Zima questions that you may have. But for the most part, I'm just going to tell you that it's bad. Most of you have gotten that at this point. I can't believe there are still 10 people actually watching this. Actually 11. Somebody I don't even know. This is what Zach broke Edge on. For those of you that missed the story earlier, my brother was 24 years old when he had his first drink. And it was Zima. And not like a new re-release Zima. It was a Zima from the 1990s. Sarah, this is Zima. This tastes like rubbing alcohol and carbonated water. It's bad. The loser of the Golden Mile should have to drink a Zima. Steve, I love that idea. That's almost worth buying another 6-pack of Zima just to have one to pound. That's a really good idea. I like it. We might have to do that. Recommend that in the Facebook group. So, for those of you that don't know, the Golden Mile, we race every go-kart track in Wichita with a stop at a bar in between. And that's going to be coming up at the end of the summer. We're probably going to be shooting for an end of July, early August Golden Mile. So that'll be a good time. Winner's going to get a golden shower. Not with Zima, not with pee, but with champagne. Also, we're going to eat Superdome pizza and do an escape room and all sorts of crazy shit. It's going to be fun. But first, we have to suffer through the Zima. Wow. According to the government, nobody should ever fucking drink this. It's right here on the label. No close-ups, sorry, but it's bad. Oh, now that's interesting. I just noticed this. On the label, and you can't see it because of the lighting, because sorry, I'm not a professional, it describes Zima as a refreshing citrus beverage. I don't taste a lot of citrus. I'm going to say that there is a hint of citrus, but I'm not going to say that there's a lot of citrus. There's a little bit of citrus. Do I feel drunk? No, I don't. Sorry, I have a tolerance that is higher than this. Though I don't drink very much, when I drink, I do it right. Lots of whiskey, sometimes scotch, occasionally vodka, maybe some mimosas. It's only 5%. It's 5% alcohol by volume, which again, you can't see, but it's right there on the label. But I have terrible lighting. All my lighting is back there, and sorry, that's what you get. It's only 5%, so whatever. You have to buy it at a liquor store. You can't buy it anywhere else. But it's limited release anyway. It's not going to be everywhere. It's only back for the summer. And if you're like me and you just wanted a 90s nostalgia trip or to try to see what you were missing, you fucking weren't. Because this is bad. We got about one drink left. And then this one is done. So again, Zima questions. Hit me up. Let me know if you need to know. Let it sit for 10 years, and then you'll taste the citrus. From the expert, the guy that drank one that was probably on the edge of 15 years old, maybe 20 years old, at least 10 years old, let it sit, and apparently you'll taste the citrus. At 5% alcohol by volume, I don't think, yeah, that's exactly right, Steve. I don't think that this is something that you want to leave on a shelf for too long. You notice that most food actually list ingredients on it. This does not. It's also 21.1 carbs. That's a shitload of carbs. That's all got to be from sugar. They're 12-ounce bottles. We did it. We conquered the Zima. We are now empty. There is no Zima left. We beat the Zima. So that was me taking one for the team, helping all you guys out, earning my Zima wing, because we'll do something with that. I drank a Zima on the internet, so all of you don't have to. But if you do, for the love of God, put Jolly Ranchers in that shit, because it's bad. If you don't believe me, go grab some isopropyl alcohol, pour it into some carbonated water, some Perrier or something, and drink that, and you're not missing anything. Otherwise, it is in limited release. You can find more big packs of Zima like this hidden at your local liquor store, because they did not put it in the case. It was not refrigerated when I bought it. It was not in an easy to find area. It was not clearly marked. I had to dig through a cardboard box at Rolling Hills Wine and Spirits to find that Zima. That's it. Show's over. I gotta work tomorrow, like early and by myself, because everybody else is in class. So that's it. That's my Zima adventure. Thank you everybody for watching. For the love of God, don't drink that shit. Peace.